Hello there everyone, Aurinna here. Today we're going to be talking about the Ultimate Team Fortress 2 investing guide for cases. And I'm going to show the total amount of quantity of supply, the price to entry point, and the potential long-term growth for these cases. So to begin with, I'm going to start with the Quickswitch Misc cases. Basically it's a whole head region that can be in an unusual form. And with the recent introduction of summer global effects, we'll have 3 events out of the year for summer, Halloween, and winter unusual effects to be on these hats. So the case supply will continue to dwindle, the demand will be high, and cases are limited in quantity. That they can't be found anymore, you can't get them anymore, so the price is just going to continue to go up as long as they're desirable. So to begin with, we're going to have the Mayflower Cosmetic case, which has the Herald's Helm and Gauzed Gaze unusuals, the Crimson Cash case, which has the Wandered Wraith, the Rainy Day Cosmetic case, which has the Blast Defense, the Blue Moon Cosmetic case, which has the Frag Proof Fragger, and the Ghoulish Gains case, which has the Cranial Cow. So all of these, I believe, at its current price point, can be very good investments. Nothing's really for certain, but in my estimation, even with the other contents inside, which are pretty good, I'll show the quantity of supply on screen, but I truly believe that these are really good investments. If we look at the recent price trend for some of them, they age pretty well. So here's a spreadsheet archiving data based off Backpack.tf Premium. If you guys are really interested in knowing like the data points and stuff like that, I do it all by myself, and I also have a Discord server. If you guys scroll down to the bottom, I'll have the link in there. And here's some good data showing that we've had like 2.7% growth in price overall cases. We had a growth decline of 0.2% of case supply, or 0.21. And we also had a growth of overall new market cap growth of 6.07%. So within 1 month, that's quite substantial if you really think about it, within 1 month. But obviously this can be an outlier because with the new summer update, increased demand for some cases, but the actual highest growth percentage was from Violent Vermin, which we archived at 18 cents last month, and the new price point is 29 cents, but it went down from it. It was just short-term market noise, but the supply is pretty low, and if you guys are really interested in knowing more about this stuff, join the Discord, share with others. I truly appreciate it. And we will also talk about the other cases now. So let's talk about the expensive cases. The Pyroland weapons case, the Warbird collection weapons case, the Gunmetal cosmetic case, Gargoyle, Creepy Crawly, Invasion and Confidential case, and the Winter 2017 Weapon Warpaint case. These are kind of expensive. I wouldn't really suggest, I mean, you should get a little small position in them. I'd be more inclined to say that you should invest in the collection, like the actual collection skins from it, rather than buying the case itself. Because if you buy the underlying collection thing and use it as speculation, it'll also increase the case price. The quantity is just so low for these, and the price is already so high. Your expected like percentage of return on investment is actually lower, but if you buy like the strange or unusual versions from these cases, I think it can age pretty well. I would give it like a B tier, B plus tier. It's an okay investment, but I would park my money elsewhere, just because for the expected return on investment, there's other cases and items in the game where you can actually expect a higher return. But I think they're kind of safe as like a small blue chip investment to sell to other people. A lot of people unbox these as like a novelty good. For example, like the Gunmetal case, a lot of people open it during Halloween in hopes of getting a Halloween effect potassium bonnet. It's like super expensive, super desirable. Basically, collectors will pay whatever because a lot of them haven't been unboxed. The same thing with the Corona Australis. People trying to unbox that in unusual form during events. So I think it's like a solid B plus tier investment, but I would park my money elsewhere. An important thing to note is that the quantity is based off Backpack.tf Premium, and the case supply is only indexed if someone like logs in with their Backpack.tf, so it's not totally accurate. A good base point is to like just double whatever's indexed, but the older the crate, the more accurate the supply is, because that's just more inventories loaded. But it's worthy of note that a lot of these supplies are in dead accounts that people aren't actually logged in with. It's probably been 5 to like 10 years that like these cases are in dead inventories. So the supply out there is actually a lot less than, you know, actually shown. So I guess for our next cases and crates, this is going to be like my specialty section of like some items I think can age pretty well. The Robo crate, the end of the line crate, the Tough Break cosmetic case, the Scream Fortress X Warpaint case, and the Summer 2020 cosmetic case. So for the Robo crate, you can get Robo effects, Anti-Freeze, Robo Active, Green Black Hole, Time Warp, nice effects. It's a limited crate. These effects are valuable because it's a limited effect, and like God tier traders like these effects. Same thing with End of the Line. It has Morning Glory and Death at Dusk. It also has like less attractive effects like Molten Mallard, but it also has Frostbite as well, so that can be good case investment. And the same thing with the Tough Break cosmetic case. A lot of people unbox this during events for an unusual Patriot Peak. The Patriot Peak is basically like an all-class team captain. It's a merc grade, so it's kind of easy to hit. It's very desirable for traders. There's actually a huge quantity of like supply of unusual Patriot Peaks, but as time goes on, the case is going to be more and more expensive because people unbox this during events just to get a new effect, like an all-class, you know, global effect on a Patriot Peak. It's a nice looking hat. I think some people would like consider it god tier in some way, but it's just a high tier hat. It looks sleek. It looks good. There's also the Summer 2020 cosmetic case. There's nothing really noteworthy of like unusual hats that you really want to unbox with. I mean, like there's nice hats in it, but it's more like the Hypno Eyes is like really desirable misc that people use. It has a pretty low supply point, so I believe it's going to like age pretty well from its current price point later on. People are going to trade up for like the Hypno Eyes in the future, I think. It also has nice effects in it. And then the last one would be the Scream Fortress X Warpaint case. It's like the first Scream Fortress X Warpaint case introduced in the game, so it has like that first factor, like the first edition, just that people want to look for. It has a pretty low supply. It has electroshocked warpaint. It has haunted ghosts, and if you get that with isotope, that's kind of desirable. But other than that, the kind of skins in the case are kind of meh. But just for like collectability, people are gonna like speculate on it. So I think it can be a good investment. But there are some other cases out there. I mean, there's the Spooky Spoils case. It has like a 2-key merc grade binoculus in it. The hats in it aren't the best. And then there's some other cases of note, like the Abominable Cosmetic case and Unleash the Beast. I mean, these are kind of like medium-low tier cases, but from its like low price point, it can actually age pretty well. So I think for the most part, this video is kind of done. I truly appreciate you guys watching. We recently hit like 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I almost said 1 million, I don't know why, but who knows, right? But if you guys truly enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Comment down below what your guys' thoughts are. I put a lot of time into this. I truly hope you guys enjoyed it. Share it with others if you think it can be informative. And join the Discord server. I talk in it almost daily. If you have any questions, I'll like answer it for you. Maybe in the future I'll do like a key price per like price check for you guys or something. I'm getting monetized off that, but yeah, there's some good cases out there, and you can invest pretty much easily as you want. So I just wanted to say thank you, and thank you guys for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. It truly means a lot to me. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.